Greetings. Showtime. It's good to be back on the stream. I see we have a lot of people from a lot of places joining us. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my writing room in Nashville, Tennessee, where it got cold last night.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We played in Kentucky last night and drove home. It was 34 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really close to freezing. We're almost in winter. It is November 14th, 2021. And the last time we did this was August 29th.
Which feels like a lot longer than it actually.
You know why it feels a lot longer? I want you to read the places we've been.
Since September?
Yeah, since September.
Okay.
Here we go. The list of what we've been doing.
Martinville, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio. Seattle, Washington. Portland, Oregon. Reno, Nevada. Bishop, California. Denver, Colorado. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Also Lyons, Colorado, which isn't even on this list. Totally missed it. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Arroyo Seco, New Mexico. Red River, New Mexico. Sisters, Oregon. Austin, Texas. Kerrville, Texas. San Jose, California. Capitola, California. Felton, California. Berkeley, California. Carmichael, California. Sebastopol, California. Palo Alto, California. New York City. Piermont, New York. Albany, New York. Kingston, New York. Greenville, Massachusetts. Plymouth, Massachusetts. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Kansas City, Missouri. Belle Plaine, Kansas. Wichita, Kansas. St. Louis, Missouri. And Hopkinsville, Kentucky. And I started this journal. This is my journal. I started at the first day of September.
So,
this year.
If you were to say what you've been doing, these were shows that were rescheduled throughout the pandemic and shutdown. And we never canceled any shows. We just kept rescheduling them in the venues that remained. And we have managed to work our way through almost all of those tour dates. And we got
have 4 left.
4 left.
Next week.
Heading to Florida next week. And there'll be rest for us over the holidays. It's been incredible. It's been a blur. I can't even remember what Jaimee just said, much less where we've been.
And I forgot to write Lions.
You forgot to write the Rocky Mountain Folk Festival.
How did I do that?
Yeah, but we're happy, and we're here, and we are somehow intact. That's a lot of flying, and the skies are not friendly. The airplanes are packed, and the people who work for airlines are overworked, and it's crazy out there. The venues that are hosting shows are all respecting our wishes for vaccines to get in. Our shows have all been fully vaccinated, some of them fully vaccinated and masked, as will the shows in Florida next week be. So we're doing what we can to keep everybody safe, including ourselves. We're triple vaccinated now. And we're going down all the way to the southernmost point in the continental United States. The island of Key West is our destination, where we will be for Thanksgiving and a 10-day holiday prior to the Christmas season starting. Mm-hmm. So anyway, let's play a little music. The maestro is on board. We reached him in Italy, and he looks good. And I look forward to premiering his new video for y'all today. So let's get some music going here. Let me put on this thing.
Remember, this is behind us.
All right. Here we go. Truckers and troubadours, black coffee and metaphors, steering wheels, late nights and songs, Wake up in the morning, we're gone. On the stage, on the road, pack it up, pull the load. Thousands of miles left to do, always just passing through. Truckers and troubadours, our other half walking the floors. Can't wait to make it back home, counting the days till we're gone. Gear jammers, rhymers, not made for these timers, in love with the strange and the new, just passing through. Interstate headlights and stars in our eyes, packing our bags as we must. Sometimes it's heaven, sometimes it's hell, slaves to the old wanderlust. Wanderlust. Truckers and troubadours, trying hard not to keep score. White lines, rear view towns, too late to turn back now. Dashboards and dials, getting paid by the miles, missing old friends we knew, just passing through. Truckers and troubadours, truckers and troubadours, truckers and troubadours, truckers and troubadours. I can read your mind.
What?
Your eyes said take the headphone and put it half
Oh,
off your
I
ear.
wasn't thinking about you. I was thinking about me. I was like, I didn't do it.
Oh, yeah. If you don't have the headphones half off, it's hard to hear the room. And you get a slight delay. And if you're not an incredible singer, which I am not an incredible singer, everything goes flat. So
It makes anyone go flat, I think.
makes anyone? Oh,
Well, I don't know
you're
about
so
anyone.
sweet.
Well, maybe not.
I don't think a lot of people would be thrown by it, but I am.
I
so.
am. It makes me go flat.
Yeah, well,
Maybe not Beth Nielsen Chapman, but maybe everyone.
maybe not Eliza Gilkison.
Maybe not.
Maybe not
Jane Ellen Bryant, who
maybe
I'm
not
sure has perfect pitch.
Gretchen Peters. Maybe not. There's a lot of people. It's good to be back with y'all. Oh, howdy, everybody! Looking at the chat. That might be the title track. What do you think?
Of the record?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the title track's going to be. We're recording the week of December 5th, and got a bunch of new songs, and that might be the title track. I don't know. You never know till after it's done.
Depends on the record, I guess, right? Has that been your experience?
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I never know what this name of the record's going to be until the record's done.
That's interesting. I feel like with my first record, I didn't know. It took like literally 2 years to figure it out. I had an idea. And then with this one, I knew going in.
That's interesting. Well, I guess maybe I knew with Rifles and Rosary Beads because Howard Raines had painted that incredible watercolor.
Right.
And that painting was just so obviously the cover of the next record, and it solved a lot of things for me. One is I didn't have to go be in another photo shoot. I had a cover, and I didn't want to be on the cover of that because that record's not about me, right?
Yeah.
And so that was kind of the reason. Also, it just seems like a title track, but I didn't I didn't know in any of the other ones
Really?
what the
Not
title.
even Mercy Now?
No, I didn't even know that was a good song.
Wow, that's interesting to me. Thank you for letting me ask you these questions.
You're
That's
welcome.
interesting to me.
Yeah, no, I played it for my publisher here in Nashville, and she was like, "I can't do anything with this. It's not. Nobody's going to sing this but you." And so I thought, well, okay, so sort of a song that I'm going to sing. I didn't realize it was going to have global reach, and neither did the genius who called herself a publisher. So there's that. Oh, Nashville, love you, hate you, love you, hate you. It's a commercial town. It's not a hit. See, that's the thing. It's a folk song. It's not going to be on the radio as a big commercial hit. It's a song kind of like I was aiming for. This land is your land.
Yeah.
You know, a song that's sung by the people.
Well, I was thinking about it. It's interesting that she said no one will sing this but you, but really no one would write it but you. But a lot of people would sing it, right? I mean,
Well, it's my story, so it's kind of personal, but it's also the story of so many. And, you know, the thing that I teach, if you get really deeply personal, what you hit is the universal, which is a sort of a superhighway to everyone.
can I ask you one more question?
You can.
A fan question before. So when you went in making that record, was there an alternative title to Mercy Now?
No, I don't go in with the title.
At all?
No,
You didn't even, nothing else popped up?
not a thing.
Okay.
It just came clear that's going to be the title.
See, I'm asking her this because I think this is really funny because with songs, you often write to a title.
Always write to a title, but I don't record.
And
to
I
a title.
don't. I
Yeah.
try to find, whoa, okay.
Interesting, huh?
And I do we're opposite. Sorry. Thank you for letting me ask all those questions. That was fun.
The beauty is there's no right or wrong. There's just the
way you do it.
process, and it connects it or it doesn't. First you fall, then you fly, and you believe you belong up in the sky. Flap your arms as you run. Every revolution brings you closer to the sun. You fall asleep in motion in uncharted hemispheres. Wake up with the stars falling down around your ears. When they hit the ground, they're nothing but stone. That's how you learn to live alone. That's how you learn to live alone. Bit by bit, you slip away. You lose yourself in pieces in the things you do not say. You're not here, but you're still here. And the sun goes up, the sun goes down. You're not sure you care. You live inside the false till you don't recognize the truth. People send you pictures and you can't believe it's you. It's been years since the house has felt like home. That's how you learn to live alone. That's how you learn to live alone. don't feel right, but it's not wrong. It's just hard to start again this far along. Brick by brick, the letting go as you walk away from everything you know. You release resistance, lean into the wind, and the roof begins to crumble, and the rain comes pouring in, and you sit there in the rubble till the rubble feels like home. That's how you learn to live alone. That's how you learn to live alone. Yes.
Speaking of Gretchen Peters,
Yeah, co-write with the great Gretchen Peters many years ago now. Do I remember playing at the Aston Coffee and Tea in Richmond, Virginia? Of course I do. It's Ashland, not Aston. Ashland Coffee and Tea. Those were the sweetest people. And every time we played, a train would come by, and that was just great. Let's see. Okay. It's about the book. I'm just reading the quotes and the comments. That's from Kim Dyer. Ashland Coffee and Tea was a sweet gig in Virginia. And I believe that the couple that owned the place, the elderly wife got ill, and I think they retired. And boy, it was a sweet little room. Did you ever play that with me?
Where is that?
Ashland, Virginia.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Have I been to Virginia? I think I had. There are a few states.
Well, I never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music.
This is my.
I think you have been to Virginia.
I think really. Oh, I have. I played there with, my friend Mike. I have been there.
Your friend Mike. There, she played there with her friend Mike.
I did, and I got hooked up with this cool organization there. This woman that brings music into hospitals, and I did some of those on Zoom.
How cool is that?
Yeah, during the pandemic, where I played music for
People in hospital?
Yeah,
Aw,
she's great. Yeah,
That's a great
So-
use of this technology.
Virginia. Yeah.
Virginia. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Looking back now, who the hell knows where the soul of a dead soldier goes? Guardian angels, maybe they're true. My guardian angel, maybe it's you. I shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be gone, but it's it's not up to me who dies, who carries on. I sit in my room, I close my eyes. Me and my guardian angel are still on the ride. I got holes in my eardrums, bruises and claws, double vision, and my stomach's in knots. I got pain in my fingers, I ache from my head to my toes. I wake up feeling like I'm 90 years old. I shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be gone. But it's not up to me who dies, who carries on. I sit in my room, I close my eyes. Me and my guardian angel are still on the ride. My brother, more than a friend. You were family to me, right up till the end. You're still with me now, I feel you, I know. You're pushing me forward, and you'll never let go. I shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be gone. But it's not up to me who dies, who carries on. I sit in my room, I close my eyes. Me and my guardian angel are still on the ride. I shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be gone. But it's not up to me who dies, who carries on. I sit in my room, I close my eyes. Me and my guardian angel is still on the ride. Oh, me and my guardian angel, we're still on the ride. Yeah. Written with Josh Gertz, my friend Josh Gertz.
I think Josh was in my dream last night.
Did you dream about Josh?
I think I did, yeah. I woke up thinking about him. I think he was in my dream.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I met Josh through Songwriting with Soldiers, and we went on to a lot of adventures together, media adventures, I guess. Television stuff, which is always a terrifying thing. TV scares the hell out of me. Because you know what? It really is about how you look. It's a visual medium.
Yeah.
And, oh man, it just scares me.
Thank God we have Rike who can help us.
We have someone to help us
We
now.
have someone to help us.
The great Rike. Jaimee is now being groomed by Emmylou Harris's hairdresser, Rike, and they are BFFs.
In my mind, he's my best friend. I don't know.
I think he might be. I think there's
I love him.
there's a friendship there that's got some root.
I love him. He's really good at being a friend.
He's a wonderful. He's an artist in his own right, for sure.
Oh yeah. He's
Not
kinda great.
just hair too. He's a songwriter and singer and an actor. He's a Renaissance man. Shout out to Rike. He also makes silver hair look tremendous. If you want to know why Emmylou Harris's hair looks so great, Google Rike, buy his products. He is the silver hair maestro, making it look good. Well, I think I'm going to read a little passage from Saved by a Song. The book. Part of why we've been on the road so extensively too is because I'm still in this book release, and so we're bringing books everywhere we go and reading from the book and selling to people after the show, signing, and so forth. So this little passage I want to read comes from a chapter that I called Our Lady of the Shooting Stars, and it's sort of a backstory of the mystery involved in a song like that, because it's a mysterious thing how those songs get born. And I write that a song coming into the world is a living thing. It's a wild animal, and my work as a songwriter is to not scare it away with too much scrutiny. Songs speed in and out along underground superhighways unmarked by road signs, a place where wild-eyed dogs jump out of ditches in front of headlights late at night. I try to quickly write down what I see, even if it's nonsense. And when I get a quick glimpse of some wild-eyed ditch dog in my headlights, I hit the brakes, stop the car, and get out. I follow the dog. If she runs into the woods, I run into the woods. If she suddenly turns around, looks at me, and becomes an angry parrot with a lit cigarette in one of her claws and the sound of my mother's voice coming out of her mouth, I nod and take note as to what she is saying. My challenge is to keep going without knowing where I'm going. I take disjointed images, hunches, thoughts, and feelings, combine them with ideas and visions, and mold these clues into some kind of sequence. This is what it's like to be a songwriter.
So good.
Harris, would you grace us with a song?
Sure. Is there anything particular you'd like to hear?
What would I like from you? Well, was there something? You played something last night. Catch it now?
Yeah, I haven't played that in a while.
Yeah, that was beautiful. We played a beautiful old vaudeville theater last night in Kentucky. It was a fully renovated old theater that just had a tremendous vibe and incredible sound. And you played this, and it really hit me last night. So I'd love to hear it again.
Sure. Thanks for asking.
Many a day I spent hiding underneath my sheets, praying the light could find me still. Just a glimpse of the world that was outside my bed with what seemed to work so well. But me, I never fit and I didn't try. No, I just quit and I taught myself to fake a smile. But oh, true joy came as I looked through my window pane and saw it ain't been raining for a while. catch it now. I've been waiting for so long, for someone to show me, hey, I'm gonna go catch it now. Many a year I spent turning my back on what I know in my heart to be right. Maybe it was lust, maybe it was fear, maybe it was something worse, my dear. Maybe I was just too tired to fight. Though it might seem frightening, if I fall in love, I won't tread lightly, no, not anymore. I'm gonna jump right in. And I may not live a righteous way, but I'll try to never hide my soul away from anyone ever again. See, I ain't waiting for it, gonna go catch it now. I've been waiting for so long, for someone to show me, hey, I'm gonna go catch it now. And all I saw was all of me scattered around in piles of ashes on my old streets. I saw who I was, where I've been, who I am, who I'm wanting to be. So I ain't waiting for it, gonna go catch it now. I've been waiting for so long, for someone to show me, hey, well, I'm gonna go catch it now.
Yeah, I love that song.
Thank you.
That's a good song.
Thank you so much.
Hmm. What'd you forget?
I forgot to put my info up there.
Put it now.
The
Put your info
the
up
show
there now.
operator is
Performing.
lacking today. Might be fired.
Let's be honest. You've been in bed for 3 days.
I have been so sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not been good.
She really has been tired. We did a lot of running around, and she got tired, and
Gave myself a migraine, I think.
you just wore yourself down
Yeah.
to a nub, and somehow I still have energy, but I don't know. I'm superhuman in some ways. I come from the restaurant business where you stand on your feet 10, 12 hours a day. You never sit down and you just run. So I have this ability to reset pretty quickly and keep going, but most people, I can just sort of see them falling out behind me as Energizer Mary keeps going.
Yeah, I think it was like the perfect combination of like we did a lot of tour dates and then a lot of socializing, which is also good for me, like, you know, but then I had like a lot of Zoom. I don't know what I did. I wore myself completely out.
She also fell asleep in the bathtub.
Look, you don't have to tell them everything.
I'm going to tell everything.
You don't have to tell him everything.
It's like, oh God, this is how people drown. You can't fall asleep in the bathtub. We have to have some boundaries around this stuff. Runs in her family. Didn't you tell me your dad fell asleep in the tub?
When I was 8 years old, my family moved to, or 7.5, my family moved to Grapevine, which is a suburb of Dallas. And I had been in school for maybe like a week, and my dad had been moved up there, was working at this like really hardcore law firm in Dallas. And so he was working like crazy, just got out of law school, and he got a really good job. And so he was like not sleeping very much. And he was supposed to pick me up from school one day, which...
What grade were you in?
I was in 3rd grade. 2nd or 3rd grade.
3rd grade. That's when
Yeah,
I first started.
I might have been 2nd grade.
That's when things started falling apart for me.
Dude, yes.
3rd grade.
I think it was second or third. Yeah, I think it was 2nd grade. I remember because I had this teacher that was really into Tracy Chapman, and we bonded over that.
Aww.
I didn't have friends, but I bonded with my teacher, and she
Over
would play
folk
Tracy
singers.
Chapman.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had lived there for like a week, and I didn't know... I didn't know where my house was really, because even as a kid, I was like, I knew my phone number and address. Like, I was pretty good at that stuff, but it was a little too soon for me to have that stuff memorized. And I think, like, pretty much what I realized later was, like, I think it was, like, 2 blocks away. Like, I could have just walked straight home, but my dad forgot to pick me up, and...
He didn't forget.
Well,
he fell asleep.
He fell asleep in the bathtub. And so there were these like teachers that were like, had to like, they couldn't get a hold of anyone, pre-cell phones, of course. And
because parent was asleep in the
bathtub. So my mom came home from work and saw my dad asleep in the bathtub and was like, oh God, where's Jaimee?
We have a daughter. She is missing.
It's just so funny. It really is like, I could have just walked home if I'd known where.
If you'd have known, yeah, it's a new house, right?
It's a new house, yeah. And they all looked, it was like duplexes, they all looked the same. It was like it was just a little too soon for me to have it together.
You were also in 3rd grade. It wasn't your fault.
Anyways, that's a very famous story.
Harris family lore.
Harris family lore is right.
I make a special concoction for baths. I made it. Yeah. I invented it about 9 years ago, when I needed to I needed self-care. It was emergency self-care time, and I put 6 different essential oils into very high-grade Epsom salt, and mix it up, and it is soaking heaven. Mm-hmm. There's let's see if I can remember it. Rosemary, spearmint, peppermint, vetiver, eucalyptus, and there's one more, but I can't remember it. But I don't measure it. I just pour it until it feels right, and then I stop, and it really is a nice soap.
It's helped us, like, we've been trying to get in shape, so working out and stuff, being able to soak in those bath salts are so good.
Yeah, put your own essential oil instead of buying any kind of scented Epsom salt.
Yeah.
Put your own pure high-grade essential oil in there. It's a good soak.
And you mix that with that coconut oil stuff that you get too.
Yeah, and I put the coconut oil on top in the bath so that the salt doesn't dry the skin. Yeah.
It is a winning combination.
It's like a cocktail for the skin.
Now we need a bath time bath time bathtub corner.
Bathtub corner. Michaela's
probably like, what is happening? This has gone off the rails.
We'll bring him in just one more moment here. Highway 90 westbound in the falling dark, rolling past cornfields, catfish farms and swamps, a Pascagoula sunset, longing breaking through. I don't know why I'm always leaving. I don't know why I left Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We could lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. I have so much to tell you. I am ready to come clean. I'm so tired of running from things I cannot leave. You and me and Mississippi battled beautiful scarred, in need of forgiveness and the grace of God. Won't you meet me in the meadow? We can look up at the stars, lean into the wind, dream again, find out who we are. Won't you meet me in the meadow? No more alone. We could lay down in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. Throw a blanket in the grass till the feelings pass, then go home. That could be the title track.
Then go home.
No,
You know?
meet me in the meadow, then go home. I don't know.
I think Then Go Home would be it because it combines all those like love and grief songs.
Oh, that's interesting. Then go home.
But you're much better at titles than me.
Well, I don't know. You're pretty darn good at it. Let's go to Italy and see how.
Yeah, let's go to
Michele's doing.
Italy. Boom.
Welcome,
Perfect.
welcome. So great to see you all. How are you?
I haven't seen you since August 29th. My God, how are you?
I'm good. I am good. Surviving. I'm not playing so many concerts like you here in Italy. Is not such a triumphal march, but something is happening also here. I will have a new album out here in Italy because I am here. I'm not there, so I said to myself, I try to do something here for now, waiting to come back in US. So at the end of November, I will have a new album out, and I am happy for that. I will perform in nice places that maybe you remember, like the Folk Club in Torino.
Love that room.
Right.
The folk
a
club in
bee-
Torino is
And I
fantastic.
believe we have a link for a live stream. You guys are live streaming.
Yes,
that,
yes,
right?
yes. The first concert will be at at the Folk Club in Torino. And the good news is that Folk Club has a great high quality streaming for every concert. So if you pay just a little money, I think €5, something like that, you have a high quality streaming for my concert. And beside me, you support the Folk Club, that is one of the really few places like this in Italy. So I suggest to go to the Folk Club website and support them at this concert. I will play on November 27th there.
November
So
27th. So
I suggest to go there and check.
people can follow your Facebook postings, and
Yes.
we put a link in the stream, and they can see you perform at the Folk Club in Torino, which is one of the few listening rooms in Italy. It was graced by Pete Seeger, who christened it. And,
Yes,
it's
everybody
a real
played there.
beautiful
Pete
place.
Seeger, Ramblin' Jack, even, and Town Van Zandt. It's one of the places that I love most in Italy, because when I was younger, I was in the audience, and then now that I am older, I'm on stage, but I still go there in the audience because it's such a great listening room, and I love that. So
Yeah.
support the Folk Club.
Yeah.
But I hope to be back in US, and I have this thing now that will help me to come back. Few days ago, after something like 1 year and more of trying, of working with lawyers and many other things, finally I have my visa. So one day I will be back in US to perform, and now I have now my papers are ready. Now we just wait that coronavirus leave some windows open for me to come, and I hope to be back.
You'll be back. You will be back. So you have a video for a song that is on your new record. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. And this song is called La Maga e lo Straniero in Italian. In English, The Enchantress and the Stranger, I guess is an almost correct translation. And it was shot in this area where I live, not far from Venezia. And it's there is some mystery in this story, but I will not solve the mystery tonight, but I will put the lyrics in an English translation on my Facebook page tomorrow, so everybody can understand. For now, just enjoy what you will see, because beside me there are in this video also my collaborator Giovanna Famulari, the cello player Marco Lamberti, and it's it's a black and white video. You will find many quotations from some movies that maybe you remember. Okay, so
Here we go.
thank you,
Here we
Jimmy.
go.
Thank you.
Sai perché il mare nero chiede alla maga lo straniero? Sai perché il sole brucia i fiori e il canto dei colori? Lo straniero era nudo, i suoi vestiti in riva al mare, lasciati in riva al mare, un altro uomo ad aspettare, lasciati in riva al mare, un altro uomo ad aspettare.
Oh, il mare non è nero, la maga dice allo straniero, ma se ne è muto, la maga tocca il petto aperto, la banda suona e il cielo un grido.
Donna, tu mi dici il vero, io non sono più straniero. Arde, batte il mio cuore, la processione può iniziare. Il cammino sarà leggero, ride la maga, cade il velo. Segui questo filo azzurro dalla terra fino al mare. Segui questo filo azzurro, porterà più in là del mare.
Al tramonto il mare in pace specchia e incontra la montagna.
Vede Itaca lo straniero, la maga vola a filo d'acqua. Lo straniero era nudo, i suoi vestiti in riva al mare, lasciati in riva al mare, un altro uomo ad aspettare.
Lasciati in riva al mare, un altro uomo ad aspettare.
Lasciati in riva al mare, un altro uomo ad aspettare.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
All right. Thank you. As you can see, we are on an empty beach, so it was shot in when we were really in lockdown. So we were the only people on that beach, as you can see. And I really wanted to thank you, Mary, and everybody that really helped and supported me during that time with little help with some money, but most of all with your friendship. Every Sunday I was here doing this, and this really supported and gave us the vision to try to imagine that thing. So thank you for that, everybody. I'm grateful.
Well, thank you for bringing your
Beautiful.
love to the screen every Sunday and being a great artist and an incredible friend.
Thank you, Mary. And let's hope to play together soon. And but anyway, we are always connected and in touch in many ways. But
Oh, yeah.
I really hope to be back there too.
We'll be back in gear in the summertime probably when the festivals come and
Yes, yes.
the new record comes and we'll plan and scheme and plot and figure out what's next. There's always something. And,
Yes, yes.
we are happy to see you today. Thank you, Maestro. I hope everybody tunes in to your live stream. Tell them one more time when it's going to be.
Yes, it will be November 27th, but when they want, they can go on the Folk Club website and book the streaming. So they will see us, and the concert will be November 27th at the same time when usually there is a Sunday with Mary, same time.
Oh, great.
That's it.
Perfect. Perfect. So the link is in the chat, and the Folk Club of Torino can be found online. It's in Torino, Italy, the place where there's bookstores everywhere.
Yes,
Small
yes.
bookstores everywhere. My favorite.
Oh, yes, yes. Books are a major problem for us. This room, I will show you one day, is full, is full of books. You see, the camera is here on the ceiling. That is the only
Place
empty
for this.
part in this room.
We have a
I
bit
have a
of a problem
problem.
over here too.
It's yeah,
It's
and combined it doesn't get any. In
It's-
between books and records, it's
books
not.
and records is everywhere. Are everywhere.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, well, thank you, Maestro. It's good to see you, and
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Jamie. And
will-
I send love to everybody.
we will announce your show again when we do this. I think in week after next, is it?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's the
yeah.
28th.
Yeah. So, all
Thank
right,
you.
my friend. See you.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Yeah, he's adorable, right? He's just the sweetest man.
I like somebody said I loved his beard blowing in the wind in the video. I love that.
I
That's so
know. He looked like a, I don't know, like a.
sweet. So it's just very Italian. I love
I
it.
don't
It's
know
beautiful.
how to describe it. Like a wandering minstrel
Yeah.
of old with that cool hat. And
Outside of time.
sadly, he has better shirts than me. I love my shirts, but his are better.
The shirt off continues.
The shirt off continues. He has an upper hand being in Italy and all. Italian design, that's his thing. So the first year I lived in Nashville, I was invited to a party at music photographer Jim McGuire's house that became a song circle with Guy Clark, Lyle Lovett, John Hyatt, Joe Ely, Steve Earle, and Nancy Griffith. It was a wonderful night, and I was on the edge of my seat, desperately wanting to go from being in the audience to swapping songs with those legends. I knew I was in deep waters, the new kid in town, but I longed to sit in that circle. I'd deeply admired everyone in it for years. As the music was winding down, Nancy looked over and asked Mary, would you play us a song? I knew Nancy Griffith because I'd opened a bunch of shows for her a month prior. I was thrilled when she invited me to play. I took her seat, I took her guitar into my hands, and I played a song I'd written. The other songwriters closed their eyes and nodded as I played. Some smiled. There was no wild applause when the song ended, but the smiles and nods made me feel like I belonged. I still had a long way to go, but joining that circle of songwriters whose records I owned and whose careers I followed gave me confidence. Being around songwriters I deeply admired humanized them and made the star I was reaching for feel less distant. When I was done, I handed Nancy her guitar back. She shook her head and said, keep it. I froze, holding her engraved signature Sunburst Taylor 612 cutaway in midair, question marks in both of my eyes. It's yours, she said. When I moved to Nashville, Harlan Howard gave me his guitar. Now I'm giving you mine. I was speechless, but somehow found the courage to say, will you sign it? And she did. She signed it for Mary, because you will sing. I later found out it's an old Nashville tradition to pass on a guitar. It's an attempt to stay on the good side of the muse and the mystery. Some songwriters believe it is one way to keep songs flowing. Harlan Howard gave Nancy one of his guitars because he felt there was no more songs left in it for him, but maybe there'd be some inside it for her. Nancy had done the same thing for me. Welcome to Nashville, kid. Remember, you better stay on the good side of mystery and paradox. They will be your wheelhouse now.
Oh, so incredible.
Yeah, so we are in possession of Nancy's guitar, and she signed
If I
it
can
down
get close
there,
enough.
and yeah, that's where she signed it. But it's starting to wear off because it was a lot of years ago.
And we found a YouTube video of her. Didn't you say like she played this on like the
Good
Tonight-
Morning America.
Good Morning America right by the fire, and so it's all cracked from the fire. And it's a cool guitar.
Yeah, so, yeah, Nancy passed a few short weeks ago, and I think it's a guitar that needs to be played, and Jaimee has a few Nancy Griffith songs up her sleeve, so I'm going to ask her to play one. Would you play us one?
Sure.
She drove west from Salt Lake City to the California coastline. She hit the San Diego freeway doing 60 miles an hour. She had a husband on her bumper. She had 5 restless children. She was singing as sweet as a mockingbird in that 40 kind of line. She's the salt of the earth, straight from the bosom of the Mormon church, with a voice like wine, cruising along in that 40 kind of line. Why are you laughing?
Because your voice is so strong, you just blew out both of my eardrums.
Her husband was a gambler. I can't do it. It's like the beginning of the
It's
pandemic all
ringing
over again.
so
Her husband
loud.
was a
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Look, in all the years that we've been doing this is the most off the rails. This shit is gone. This is
No, I ain't putting those on. It's like,
her husband was a stop laughing. Let's just not do this. How can we?
may I just say,
Okay,
I
is
usually
where
really
we're-
like having your voice in my
this
headphones.
is where we're gonna completely fall apart.
But that was so loud.
Okay, I
That-
just
Try. No, don't turn that down. Turn my headphones down.
okay.
Let's start over.
Wait, which headphones are? Okay, let's start. Whatever. I'm laughing too hard. I can't.
Oh, I'm just leave them off. You just do. Just.
I'm crying now. I hate you. Oh, I have missed connecting with our friends. I have not missed the fights.
The live streams cause tension around here, especially when somebody is gulping coffee during a reading and it's
I
being
know, I'm sorry.
microphoned. Let's.
She drove west from Salt Lake City to the California coastline. She hit the San Diego freeway doing 60 miles an hour. She had a husband on her bumper. She had 5 restless children. She was singing as sweet as a mockingbird in that 40 kind of line. She's the salt of the earth, straight from the bosom of the Mormon church, with a voice like a wine, cruising along in that 40 kind of line.
Let it rip.
Her husband was a gambler. He was a Salt Lake City rambler. He filled a golden cage around his silver-throated wife. So many nights he left her crying, with his cheating and his lying. But his big mistake was inviting her that 40 kind of line. She's the salt of the earth, straight from the bosom of the Mormon church, with a voice like a wine, cruising along in that 40 kind of line. She's the salt of the earth, straight from the bosom of the Mormon church, with a voice like a wine, cruising along in that 40 kind of line. Now she sings her songs around this country, from Seattle to Montgomery. Those kids are grown and that rambler knows you cannot cage your wife along the back roads of our nation. She become a living legend. She drives a coupe de ville, but her heart rides still in that 40 kind of line. She drives a coupe de ville, but her heart rides still in that 40 kind of line. I knew that was gonna happen.
Give me this.
The headphones were sliding up. Okay, great. We're
All right, we have successfully completed something that was hard to get to the end to.
I'm so sorry.
Go ahead and turn me back
You want
up.
your headphones
Yeah. My levels are really high because I I sing exponentially softer than Jaimee, and her voice is so powerful, and it is a triumphant, magical voice. But when your headphones are really loud and you're in this really strong mic, it is a little bit like being
Yeah.
startled, just a little startled. But
We did.
we did it.
Should we high five on this? Thank you.
How did we go through a year and a half of this without going insane?
I lost my mind. You don't remember? I lost my mind. You don't remember?
What happened? You lost your mind?
There was so much crying. You don't remember?
No.
I was stressed out. I was so stressed out. You don't remember this?
Dude, we've been to 500 towns since then. There's so much more to worry about. What happened? You got...
I just got stressed
Oh,
out.
because the
'Cause-
technology was just still being invented, really. They would update it, upgrade it every other day, and all the buttons would change, and the sound quality and the video quality would be out of your control, and people in the comments would be yelling at you because they thought it was under your control.
My favorite comment of the whole year was, "You sound like you've been possessed by the devil."
There was a button that wasn't pushed right.
No,
and,
I think it was just the internet in Key West. Like,
oh,
we
the
just,
internet was
like,
terrible. That was
it was-
another
that
thing.
was
The
the thing.
internet, the strength of the internet was out of control because everybody was home, and there was a huge draw on the system.
Yeah.
And so we weren't getting the wattage that we were paying for. That was a part of the problem. The other part of the problem, I do remember now, it's coming back, is our guests often had trouble with their video and their audio.
But you know what? That was like, I have to say, that was like such a great thing for me because I got to work with all of these artists. Like, a lot of them were my heroes, right? And like doing this gave me a bridge to talk to them. And what I loved was like a lot of artists that hadn't streamed before started doing live streams after. You know,
You
just
taught 'em how
'cause
to do it.
They got over the hump of just some basic technology stuff, and we showed them that it was possible for them to do it, and you know, I love that. That was a really fun
that
thing
did
for me.
transpire. That's right. That's right. Well, you know, there's a age differential. You know, people your age are much more user hands-on with this stuff and feel more comfortable hitting a lot of buttons than people our age. We were afraid we were going to set the thing on fire or something. It's just very intimidating to not have the sound and audio quality that you want, and not know how to fix it. That's the fear. It's not the fear of going live. It's the fear of going live poorly. That's what I think was going on. And you showed a lot of people the gear that was required and taught them how to use it, and still. The updates to the software to all these technologies are continual, and the buttons change weekly still. So, but you are the reason we were able to do this, and there would be none of this without you. And like Michele, I thank you.
Well, this is fun. It's been really fun, and it's been really cool, like, to meet people on the road that we've met in the comments on the live
every
streams,
night
and to see those people
in
meet
every
each other,
town,
it's
we're
really
getting
cool.
to meet y'all who have been with us through the pandemic on the stream, and that is fun. There hasn't been a night yet where we go to the table and start to sign CDs and books and stuff where someone hasn't said, we watched your stream in the pandemic and you helped us get through it. And it's mutual too. I mean, y'all helped us get through it, and we're still going through it.
For sure.
And they're you know, there's kind of red flags in Europe right now. It's you know, the virus is surging again in many places in Europe, and they've preceded us all along. I remember doing this live stream 19 months ago when it was hitting in Michele's home area of Italy first, and it was preceding what was going to come here in the States. And I think, again, we have reason for concern as we watch what's happening in Europe right now. And so, you know, we are playing, but we're playing to rooms that aren't filled to capacity. They're distanced There's precaution around it, and we're also very, very aware of people's concerns as we wind down these last few dates. So where are we? 3:15. Well, let's play another song, shall we? What are people saying?
We feel like talking today, apparently.
Apparently, I'm chatty today.
I like it. I think it's fun.
Well, it's kind of, having not done it for a couple of months, it's almost like a day to reflect on what we've done here. I mean, this is the first
Yeah.
time in human history that we can push a button and be on a screen without borders, and we can connect people all over the world to our music without having to go anywhere. Just go to the screen and turn a button on. And this is going to get way more different soon with Meta. We did a live stream
I was just
for
gonna say,
Facebook
yeah.
on Veterans Day. We actually got hired by Facebook because they did a beautiful tribute to women and men who've served in the United States military, and we played soldier songs for them. And they gave us a little backroom look at what Meta is going to be like. And these live streams are going to seem so quaint probably in a year or year and a half.
I would even
As we
less,
put
I mean,
on the Oculus glasses and start to develop our avatars and engage with each other, it's going to feel like we are really there with each other without borders. And I'm sure it's going to be beautiful, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and I'm sure there's going to be absolute horror as well,
Oh, yeah.
as Facebook has proven to be. A good connector and a place for disinformation and political violence. So the Meta is coming whether we want it or not. It's coming, and it's going to be interesting. So these quaint little live streams that we're doing right now are going to seem like fax machines in a couple of years.
I love the idea of I mean, maybe before, I'm sure it'll get kind of weird, like you said, but I love the idea of like going to a virtual Club Passim and like seeing Chris Smither or something like that. That's
Chris's avatar, and we sit next to each other and say, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And we're in a real conversation with Chris.
right.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I can't imagine it, but I can imagine it. We're going to be in a fully immersive experience soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get weirder and weirder and weirder. And who knows where it's going to take us. But I will be on the ride as long as I'm on the ride. Crescent City disappearing in my rearview mirror, just like she's always done. Spend my life running from the ghost of the Vucare, that dirty spillway water in the noonday sun. Daughters of charity left their mark on me. Keeping secrets, well, it just makes you feel alone. Magazine Street stole from me, and I never thought I'd find my way home. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Well, the junkie jonesing on the Greyhound bus with a 20-year ticket to a tortured mind. Sirens, sorrow, cigarette butts. My Jesus in pieces, broken as a highway line. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. You gave me something no one can take away. You saw right through me and loved me anyway. Oh, thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. I thank God for you. Thank God for you. Yeah. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. I truly do. I love that song.
Me too.
I can't wait to record it. I wrote that with our friend Peter Case and Caleb Elliott.
Your case.
Yeah.
Today I found this. I actually posted it on my personal Facebook page, but I found this video that I took of one of my favorite songs of his called "Put Down the Gun."
I love Put Down the Gun.
I went and saw him play. He was playing in Texas when I was living there in 2017, and I couldn't go to the Austin show, so I drove to Houston and saw him play at Mucky Duck, and it was incredible. Of course, he's such a great live performer. And after the show, they've got this piano there, and so we sat down and played all this incredible piano stuff. Which
He's such a good piano player.
he's an unbelievable piano player,
I
and
love his piano
a
player.
lot of people don't know because he doesn't,
He
travel.
doesn't play it live.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I've only seen him play piano twice, and of course he played piano when you guys wrote that song. And so if you guys want to check that out, go have a look at my Facebook page. I don't even understand how he does what he does. Musically, he's
magic.
He's magic.
He's magic.
I'm glad he's our friend.
I'm glad he's our friend too. I had a thought.
Yeah.
You have access to that bloopers roll?
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't even want to see if I can pull it in.
Yeah, I want to see if you can pull it in.
I wonder if I can. I've never tried to do this before. Let's see.
Give it a try. Let me do the little ad and see if we can close with the bloopers roll.
Yeah, I
'cause
don't
It
know.
kind of gives us an overview of the beginning of these streams and all the way to when we had a meltdown in the shutdown.
Yeah, I don't know if this works on the computer, but I guess
Is it on?
it's on Instagram.
Oh, you don't have the video of it on your own computer?
Oh, maybe I do.
Okay. Well, first thing I'd like to invite you to consider is, would you please buy my book from my website? They're signed, and my web store has, I think, about 50 or 60 left that are signed, and love to get a book out to you. We also, of course, always have these T-shirts, Mercy Now, small, all the way up to XX. And then there's the perennial favorite, Everything I've Ever Recorded, which is 10 CDs, all 10 CDs that I have made in my recording career. There's 10 of them, $50. That's cheap. and comes in a beautiful box that they fit in perfectly. The bundle, that's on my web store as well at marygauthier.com, and that's $50 for everything I've ever recorded. And I'm going to do for Christmas some handwritten lyric sheets. I'm getting started on them now. I think I'm going to limit it to a certain number because I can only do so many and my hand falls off. So this one's Mercy now. Probably going to limit it to something like 50 or 60. I don't know how many I'm going to do, but if you want to get a running start on handwritten lyric sheets before we take off for the holidays, I can write handwritten lyrics to any song that I've written, and mostly Mercy Now. That's the one people want. So those are also available on my web store. And I'm wondering if Jaimee's having any luck getting that pulled up.
I'm
Do you?
struggling a tiny little bit because
You don't
It's
know
not
where it
gonna work
is.
on my
I kind of
computer?
blindsided you with
it's
it.
okay. It would be cool if we could find it though.
I thought you'd
I've
had
got
it saved
on-
somewhere.
I have it on Instagram. We can try it. It'll be an experiment.
Okay, see if we can play Instagram
Oh.
on. No, you got to have the original video that you edited.
I can make.
You
this
can
work.
do
I
this?
think I can make it work. It'll, like I said, it's an experiment.
Oh, that'd be cool if it worked.
It would be cool if it worked, right?
If she can make this work, this is the outtakes
Okay.
From
Let
the-
me see.
the
Thank you for being patient.
pandemic. When we were locked down, so many venues said, "Hey, just send us a video," and we struggled with just sending a video because we're not videographers.
Right.
We started to fall apart and lose it.
We did.
After a while, it just became madness. The send me a video, we would spend hours and hours and hours trying to get it right on a single video, and it became so frustrating. And we felt trapped in the house and trapped in technology and all of the things that's involved. I wonder if you can make this play.
Yeah. Let's see. Here
Let's
we
see
go.
if this works. This is outtakes from. Just send us a video. It'll be easy. I know the police cause you trouble. They cause trouble everywhere. But when you get died, fuck. I steel myself and get back on the road. And life playing for cameras. I need an audience. Anybody out there? Can you hear me? Hello? I hate this house. I hate this house. Hello?
I'm not ready.
I hate this house. I hate this house. I hate this house.
Let's start over, okay? Good time. Good memory.
Pandemic hair, remember?
The roots, the long. Remember your slick back phase?
Yeah, we were gone. We're gone slick back at that point. Hey, y'all, thanks for joining us. We sure do appreciate you being part of our Sunday. We're traveling next week, and playing, I think, in Florida next week at this time. So the following week, we're going to be down in Key West. And on November 28th, we're going to click the Go Live button again. And Jaimee and I will be with you same time, different place, 2 o'clock Central, November 28th. Please join us. And hopefully we'll get the volume right.
No shade thrown at the end of this.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.